What up, though? Glad you're right back at it. All right. So during the Super Bowl, I think around halftime, after Philly beat the blood out of Kansas City, man, that was crazy. I knew I should have put some money on Philly, man. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But during the game, Takeover Battle League, Chilla Jones and them, I don't know. I forgot who all helped run that, so I'm just gonna say Chilla and them. You know what I'm saying? Until I can remember the league owners' names and all the people behind the scenes, it's Chilla and them. Chilla and them release the rest of the card for Apollo, the card that you guys seen had Daylight versus Rum Nitty headlining. As I mentioned before, it was a 2-day event. They've been slowly releasing some of the matchups here and there, but they just went on ahead and dropped a full trailer. And on paper, this might be the best looking card. This might be the best looking card ever. On paper, keep that in mind. And the reason I'm saying this because I remember I was there. I was there for Summer Madness 2, the trailer announcement when you had Mook and Lux coming back, the return of E Ness, the return of Sirius Jones. You had a prime Calico. I was there for all that. The Iron Solomon, the return of Iron Solomon. On paper, that looked crazy. Now, nostalgia had people think that event was like cracking, but if you look battle per battle, it wasn't really like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was maybe like outside of John John and Hitman, and then maybe Clips and Sirius. The rest of them battles was a little stanky leg. I ain't gonna hold you, but this card kind of resembles that in a way, not because they're having legends return, but it's more so just all of the names scattered from day one to day two. You know, sometimes when these 2-day events happen, you feel like one day is stronger than the next day. Not in this case. Shout out to King of the Dot as well. They've done a lot of 2-day events over the past couple of years. They've had some bangers. My personal favorite from King of the Dot was the Town Business. Can't remember if it was one or two. It was probably two. Town Business 2 was electric, right? But I'm gonna get into what this card looks like on paper real quick. All right. Should I start with day 2 or day 1? We're gonna go with day 1. We're gonna go in order. So right at the top, dog. Right at the top, dog. A little TDE reference. All right. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. But no, you got Hollow the Don versus Jazz the Rapper. Crazy. That's a crazy matchup in terms of star power, right? Now, I'm not doing predictions yet, man. I feel like it's far too early. We got a month and some change, so I'm just like giving you my initial thoughts when I see these matchups. So with Hollow and Jazz, I see a potential good battle. I don't know if it's gonna be like a classic or anything. I don't know if they styles can bring out greatness in each other like that. I just feel like it might be a good battle. I feel like it's gonna be entertaining. Like I think this got I got a feeling that Jazz is gonna rely on a little more wit and humor, and I feel like Hollow's gonna do the same. So we'll see how that go. But on paper, their names together looks crazy, right? Then you got New Jersey Twerking A Ward. That was a matchup that was announced a while ago. I mean, they both got haymaker ability, big time haymaker ability. We've seen A Ward shut the room down against Vixen the Assassin with a haymaker. We don't see him shut the room down against a Verb out the gate. You know what I'm saying? When he just start cursing out of nowhere, start swearing, and then probably Twerk on his best day is the most devastating. He probably got the most devastating haymakers when he's on his game. So we gonna see. And another thing about this Apollo card, which is gonna be in Houston, is I'm curious to see what the venue is gonna be, like how it looks. I'm sure they got probably the venue on the flyer. I ain't really paid too much attention to that, but I ain't did no Google search to see what it looks like and stuff like that. So I don't know. I doubt it's gonna be a small and intimate type of setting, Although, like I said, King of the Dot, when they do 2-day events, they don't open up the budget and get a huge stage like that. What was that? That last card with Real Sick versus Charlie Clips and all that. That was pit style, and it made for better battles. So hopefully they kind of take a page out of their book and just keep it battle rap. You know what I mean? Marv One versus Arsenal, Legend versus Legend. And this is one of those battles when you look at it, you be like, Marv and Ars haven't battled yet. I don't know. It just feel like I wouldn't even have thought to put this together because I would just in my head, my subconscious, I would have felt like they battled already. But nonetheless, another milestone battle for both parties. I think people, the masses will say more so for Marv, like he's getting like some of the greatest of the greatest out of here, on his way to fake retirement because we know he ain't retiring, but he's doing that whole, you know, riding off to the sunset type of run, but he ain't going nowhere. You know how that is. Arsenal, you need to bounce back. You need to bounce back. I know you battled. I think you battled since the Mook battle, but I don't even know how it went, and I feel like nobody really paid much attention to it. I don't even know who he battled. I just feel like I seen his name on a card recently. He battled like Coach Coleon or RBEC. Like, yeah, like we watching to see have you recover from the Mook battle. Like this is going. I know that sounds messed up. That like, dog, I just bounced back already. Nobody paid attention to that. Like, to a large degree is what I'm saying. Like, not enough. Way more people is gonna be tuning in this because just the card is gonna be live streamed. It's all these other names on the card, so naturally people are gonna flow into your battle, and they're gonna be like, oh, I ain't seen them since the Mook battle, and they're gonna judge off of that. So you got to turn up. Who we got next? Gotti and 40. This is another battle. And this is why I'm breaking it down like this, because remember, the names on paper look crazy, but let's really dive into like everything. You got to dive into stripping away their names and going off of how are they right now at this current moment. I know that's tough to do. We just see the names and just think greatness, but we got to be realistic on the current form that they're in. Gotti is like a roller coaster, and 40 is like a roller coaster. I don't know which 40 I'm gonna get. I don't know which Gotti I'm gonna get. Not in terms of just getting through his material. I don't think he has that problem that 40 has, but I do think his him feeling inspired in certain battles, you can tell when the inspiration is gone. Like I thought he would be up for the Marv One battle. It's on King of the Dot. It's his return there in a minute. It's on a big card. Marv is a legend, mad respected. I'm thinking that's a battle he'll turn up for. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, he kind of does what I always say he does. Like I feel like in certain battles, he's going to give you one strong round to show you, yo, if I turn the volume up, it can get like that. Then next 2 rounds, the nigga just turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. That's so, like, I don't know. And then with 40, we all know, like, either she's great or she's going, you know, she going to catch the yips. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that matchup. We got Charlie Clips versus Mike P. Big step up for Mike P. Mike P is normally good, so I'm not really worried about him being like or being terrible. I feel like he's going to be good or exceptional. Clips is the wild card. Is Mike P someone that's going to make him get in his bag? I don't know. He's up in that's all I'll say. Geechee is kind of patterning his career after Clips and Verb. Like you don't know what battler you getting, and you don't know based on the opponent. Like Clips didn't really turn up for Calico, but yet he had a better performance against Lou Castro. So I don't know what to say. You tell me which Clips we getting. Next, Real Deal versus Miss Hustle. That's a reliable battle. That's a reliable battle. And if you kind of know Chilla and who he rocks with, you know, Marv, A Ward, Real Deal, those is people, Quest, who's also on the card. We'll get to that too. Like, I expected all of them to be on the card, and they were. Real Deal, just, he's a real pro. He's a pro's pro. And so is Hustle. So is Hustle. I know she gets knocked for different stuff, but on the stage, you can't deny her talent. So that's going to be a good battle. Chef Trez versus Lou Castro. Brought his name up before. Eh, it's always good to hear Trez. Lou is like, I don't know, his material comes and goes with me. Paz and Eunice could steal the show too. My thing with that battle is, I know Paz is gonna do Paz. He ain't gonna switch it up, but it would be nice to see him just up his punch count just a little bit, because Eunice is gonna be punching and bombing, and I know Paz is like heavily relying on building and pocket rapping with patterns and stuff like that. I just want, if he can just cut some of that just to get straight to a punch a little bit and up the punch count, I think we'll have a very entertaining battle. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I think Eunice is gonna do his numbers though. Loso and J2, that's an F battle to me. Like, they both are nice. It's just, again, it's one of those battles a lot like Jazz and Hollow, in the sense of, are they gonna bring the best out of each other, or are they just gonna be there and just rap good and kind of just be done with it? Like, it's, you know, ain't no real tension or smoke there. Not that it needs to be like some type of backstory, right? But you just don't know. I don't really know how to take that battle. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it might be good. It might not. Loso sometimes gets people best. Then sometimes he get a battle against Serious Jones, where Serious Jones just mails it in. So you don't know. KCJ versus J Love, I actually like a lot. I like that battle a lot. I actually think J Love has been improved, man. I think J Love, since, I know how she came out the gate. Everybody remember that. She pulling the, removing the bra, showing her goods, and I think the little shock value of that kind of boxed her in a little bit when you do something like that. So she's just been working over the past couple of years to try to wash people's memory away from just that one little episode and get to the bars. I think she's done that. And KCJ, I haven't seen KCJ in a minute, so it'll be good to see her. I think my last memory of her is bodying Arsenal. That was my last memory of her, was bodying Arsenal. Like, cleaning that dude up. So yeah, I get a more improved J Love and informed KCJ on a return. So I'm for that. And then Capo Bravado versus Snake Eyes. I think this is the one I'm gonna be least likely to kind of stay tuned for, just because I just don't like the matchup. I don't think it's more so with Snake Eyes. It really has less to do with Capo. It's just, I don't think Snake Eyes, he never elevates. Like, he just kind of, he is what he is. He kind of, I hate to say this, but if you've seen one Snake Eyes battle, you've seen them all. So I just kind of don't have any expectations for like a career high. You know what I'm saying? A career best performance. It could happen. Anything is possible. I just don't see it. So for that battle, I'm kind of like, So this is the truth of the matter is, day one is a lot of good names, a lot of potential great battles, but based on their current form, how I've seen them as of late, it's a 50-50 roll of the dice. But on paper, this shit looks incredible. Incredible. And we can just move on to day two now. Daylight and Rum Nitty looks, that goes without saying. Y'all seen my reaction to that. Go check out the video. I already gave my thoughts on that. This is one of the ones I've been waiting for. Didn't even think it was going to happen, but it's going to happen. Ilmac versus Real Sick. Now we talking. Now we talking. I ain't got no worries about them hitting level 10. I ain't got no listen, I ain't got no worries about them hitting level 10. Ilmac versus Real Sick. There is tension there. Real Sick has been a much more slightly disrespectful for Real Sick is like still like I'm not gonna give you a hug. I'm gonna give you a pat on the back. Like his disrespect even for him is still like mild, but I haven't seen him even be mildly disrespectful to people like how he's been mildly disrespectful to Ilmac. I don't know what this stems from. I'm gonna try to get him on the show one day, hopefully, just to see where that comes. Because I have no idea, but I just seen him going back and forth a lot. Usually, Real Sick is just like, oh yeah, brother, you're a legend. I can't wait till let's lock in. You know what I'm saying? Some camaraderie type shit. And then when he battles, he tears you apart. It is a little bit different with this one. And Ilmac, when he doesn't like you, or he got something against you, or you feel like you playing with his name, you get the best Ilmac. A Ward, who's been a regular on this show for some time, I interviewed him before that battle. Ilmac got him. Like Ilmac, when he ain't really rocking with you, he gonna let you know, man. So in so many ways. So yeah, I'm with that battle. I'm with it. Chilla Jones don't throw himself on the card. He threw himself. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get himself a little alley oop. You know what I'm saying? He trying to T-Mac in the All-Star game when he threw it off the glass to himself. I see what you're doing here. You ain't slick. You trying to throw it off the glass himself. Got Averb on the card, which is cool. One thing Averb is going to do is promote the hell out of his battle, which is something that Chilla needs because Chilla's probably going to just do it with flyers and get your tickets and all that, but he's not going to really go at his target, I don't think, in like promo and stuff. That just never been his bag. So you pair him up against someone that's going to be the complete opposite. And, so at least I feel like the attention to this battle is going to be there. And I'm going to be honest, man, Chilla Jones and Verb was a battle that I wanted to see in their primes. Like, no disrespect. I know they're going to be like, I'm in my prime right now. No, you're not. Neither one of y'all are. And it's fine. It's fine. Like, there's great basketball players that are still in the league that aren't in their prime but still produce. So don't take offense to me saying when y'all were in y'all prime. It kind of is what it is. Or get offended. I don't give a shit no more. I was gonna say don't get offended. I don't care. But back when I don't know when Chilla was coming out of the PGs, just being so creative and innovative, and he was in high demand. When Verb was taking this shit serious, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to really see that matchup because I really thought their styles would create a potential classic. Now I'm just kind of like, we'll see, because again, it's another Verb is on that list with the Clips and got. I don't know which Verb I'm getting. Am I getting the one versus Suge? You know what I'm saying? Am I getting that one? Then we rocking. Or I'm getting the one who dropped the dud against Tay Rock. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We gonna see. Jada Nightwing versus Ill Will. I'm for that. And then I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but Jada Nightwing been on he been lighting some shit up. And he's one of the more unique talents in battle rap. And I think he's, to a lot of people, he's like an acquired taste. Like, everybody might not like his style and his pacing and stuff like that, but it's refreshing to me. And if you don't see him a lot, you enjoy it more. So I hope he doesn't, like, this year he's like on every single card, because then I'm gonna feel like it's gonna grow old to a lot of people. But when you can get him to pop out for these cards every so often, it's like, Jada Nightwing on this card, cool, we're gonna get something different. And Ill Will's Ill Will. Like, there's very few times, I know he had some fuck ups against Easy, against Rosenberg a year or two ago. But those are rare moments, right? For the most part, he's like that. So I expect, especially against Jay, I expect it will turn up. So I really like that matchup. Official versus Shayrak. Um, uh, listen, I ain't go. Listen, I like having the ladies on the card. I'll say that. Ladies on the card matters. That's dope. Um, I heard Shayrak had some slip ups in her last battle. I don't know if that's true or not. Official. Hmm. I don't know what to say about. So with official, right? She's nice. She's a legend. I just don't. Can she get in the bag? Cause she's heavily relying on punching, dog. Like she a puncher. That's it. But can she update her punching bag? Can she hit a pocket while punching that's a little bit different? Can she use references that we never heard before? Can she punch enough without using like? You know what I'm saying? To me she kind of gives me that traditional punching style from back in the day where it was kind of cookie board cutting and inserted a whole bunch of likes, almost like a conceited style of punching. You know what I'm saying? Like from that school. Can she, if she gonna punch, can she draw it up in different type of ways? Like we got the rum nitties and the abs and the fonzas, but even to a lesser scale, like with the newer crop of punchers, like the Eunices, the Los Premes, the Kings, they punch, but they're doing different stuff to get to the punch. Can you do that? Can you do that? I want to see it. I think. I mean, you're a writer and you're creative. I'm sure you can. I want to see it play out. So I don't know. That battle was like up in the air. JC and Mad Flex. That can be. That's going to be up there. That might be a top 5 battle on this whole card. Um, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Listen, I'm from Michigan. We all know that. Detroit. What up, though? All that good stuff. JC is dangerous, but Mad Flex, if you plan, can get you up out of it. He's probably been one of the most underrated talents in battle rap for quite some time. For quite some time. Like he's been a champion on the league. He done battled some of the best of the best. He's dangerous. I don't think people, and that's what the beauty of this card here is, because you're bringing different leagues together to watch this card because they got people representing their league. So you're cross branding. So you're introducing some people who probably never seen Mad Flex in the battle, not the fans really, but I'm talking about other leagues, league owners, and other battlers who've never seen Mad Flex, probably just seen his name on Twitter and stuff like that, but they never watched his battle. But because their people are on this card, they're gonna see Mad Flex and be like, "Yo, who this Mad Flex dude?" Not, like it's gonna be a revelation, and he gonna wild out. So I like that battle a lot. Um, Danny Myers versus Quest, another battle I'm shocked never happened. Yeah, another battle that I feel like should have happened already but didn't. Um, that should be a good solid battle. I feel like Quest is gonna be super serious. Danny just got a not choke, and we got a good one. Um, Emerson Kenya XL, yeah, that's a good one. I was about to say, I was about to say something else, boy, but I'm gonna let that one. I'm gonna let that one go. I'm gonna let that one go. That's gonna be a good battle. On paper, that's a good battle. That's a writer's friendly battle. A lot of intricacy, a lot of good lyrics, heavy content. That's gonna be good. I was about to get to a different bag for no reason. Clone versus Elijah Straight. Clone versus Elijah Straight. A lot of people say it's hard to get into some Elijah Straight battles because it's just like the sound and the Rum Nitty comparisons is there, like just in how he sounds and how he raps and how like his bars are arranged. But if you get past that, if you can just ignore that and get past that, tune that out, and just listen to what he's saying, how he said, he's a really good talent. And then on the other hand, Clone, he can be entertaining or he could be a little repetitive. Depends on how you look at it. Um, he went against Muap. I thought he did well. I was shocked. I thought he was gonna do a little bit better though. I thought he was gonna really turn up. You know what it is? I'll be having certain expectations after I see a certain battle. Like, oh, this is your level. Like when he went against Dev, I was like, ooh. When he went against somebody else, I was like, ooh, this type of clone is gonna be dangerous, right? But when you don't see it, you kind of you revert back and kind of put a pause on that. Like I don't know then, but we'll see. I like that battle though. And Hansel and Ace Amin, I like. You're talking about Hansel been on a nice little run. Ace, I haven't seen an Ace battle in a minute, so I'll let y'all tell me: have Ace been cooking? Have Ace been cooking, or he been shaky? I think it was an app battle. Y'all said he was shaky in, right? So we'll see. But on paper, this is what I keep telling y'all. On paper, these matchups look good. On paper, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. On paper, these matchups look like this can potentially be the best card of all time in battle rap on paper, bro. So I just hope that y'all please take this serious, man. Please take this serious. For the sake of Chilla and all the league owners that had to do something with this battle, had something to do with this battle, take this shit serious because I'm not pocket watching. But damn it, I know this. Shout out to whoever TMM is, because it's like partners, Takeover Battle League, partner with TMM. I don't know who put this money up. I don't know where they got the funds for. It ain't my concern. But if I'm a part of it, even if I put in 2% of the funding for this card y'all better not play with my money. I tell y'all that y'all better not play with my money. I don't want to hear nothing about flights. No excuses. It's April. The weather's gonna be good. I don't want to hear about flight delays. None of that. I don't care. I don't care. This old. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not running leagues no more. But in my head, I'm thinking like how I don't excuses. I ain't got time for excuses, dog. Don't excuse me to death. Make it to the battle and perform your heart out. Make it look. You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm going to leave it at that. But shout out to Takeover Battle League, Apollo. Again, it's April 12th and the 13th. I'm looking forward to it, man. We'll see what's going on. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. So I'm about to say the corny shit. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, all right? Peace and love.